Does this sound okay? It doesn't sound okay? You can't hear me. It's nice and wet. It's tools ever. I just broke a clip. You're welcome. Joey, upsies. Lucas, are you ready to party? Joey, are you ready to party? Amazing. This is an exciting day. You want to know why? Because today we're installing fender braces on Lucas's 370Z. They also fit the new Z as well. First things first, we're gonna have to remove the wheels so that we can get to the fender liner. It's nice and wet. All right, we got one. It's good, it's very good. Now let's get to removing the front bumper. Remove the clips from the top with the clip removal tool. One of the best tools ever. I just broke a clip. You're welcome. Great. All right, now we're gonna take the undershroud off and, oh! What you got going on here, bud? It's hanging on literally by a thread.
Don't do it.
I was just doing it for effect. All right. There we go. We get our handy dandy clip pullers. And we're gonna pull, you don't have it, it's not there. Pull it back. That last 10 mil, just like that. Bumper should be ready to come out. It's from the sides. So now that we get the bumper off, what we're gonna do is continue to remove the fender liner so that we can access the side skirts and the fender. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna remove the clips. We have, let's see, there's a clip here, the 3 clips here, so we can pull this front portion out, as well as a clip here, here, and back here. And then we remove these screws, and then that way you can pull the fender liner out of the front of the car. There we go. One. There we go. And around the world we go. This one was already broken. Remove these 3 screws from the side skirt. Bingo, bingo, bongo, bango. So now that we've got the fender liner off, we're going to continue working on the side skirt. There's a couple bolts underneath, as well as screws in the rear as well. So we're going to remove the rear wheel. Now, depending on the tools that you have at your disposal, this may not be necessary. However, for our sake, we're just going to remove the rear wheel to make our lives a little bit easier. All right, we've got the wheel removed. We're going to actually access these 2 screws on the back of the side skirt, as well as the bolts underneath so that we can remove it. Be sure to refer to the install guide to check the exact locations. Five, and then a 6th one underneath here, but it's broken. All right, what we did as well was put a piece of painter's tape along the body line so that we do not scratch the paint. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a plastic trim tool and we're going to pry along the door jamb here so that the side skirt will pop out. There it is. Thanks, Brendan. You're the best.
You're welcome.
What would I do without you?
Break things.
After help, most of work with friend, we're able to get the side skirt off the car. One thing to bear in mind is there is some double-sided tape here. So just make sure you're careful when you peel that off, and then not to break the clips on the inside of the side skirt. So once you get the side skirt off the car, we're gonna be removing the fender from the body. So you got 2 10 mils down here. You got 1 more in the back of the fender. And then there's another one all the way up there. So Joey, upsies. Okay.
Ready?
Yep. Yes, dude.
Dave,
Yes.
you know the lift goes down, right?
It does. There's 1 more 10 mil over here. If you don't have a strapping tall friend, you could lower the car and unbolt it the manual way. Like that. And then once you lower the car, there's gonna be 4 10 mils on the top of the fender. One back here by the hood, then you got one here, and then one where the headlight is. One thing as well, you're gonna have to pull the logo light out. So there's a clip back here, so you're just gonna have to reach in. There we go. All right, so then you have these 2 bolts here, 10 mils, same thing. And then after you get these, and then you're gonna have to remove the headlight as well. So you have the bolt on top and then the bolt in here. I had to remove the air guide. If you have the air guide, you have to move that as well. Just remove the 4 clips. Alrighty, so you pop the clips off. The 2 up top, and then you kind of just gotta finesse the fender. There's gonna be some double-sided tape towards the bottom of the door, and you kind of just gotta pull it, and then it will come off. You can get a pry tool, but honestly, you won't need to. And just like that, the fender's off the car. But as you can see, you got this like foam fun tape goodness here. I guess it acts as an insulator, but once you get everything off, you kind of just pull it. Alrighty, so for the next step, we're gonna have to enlarge the 2 holes into the fender. I've already actually gone ahead and done one here just to make sure I had a test fit, but it's gonna take a step bit and drill to 9/16, and then we're going to install riv nuts. Now we're gonna get our riv nut tool and get these bad boys in there. So now we're gonna take our riv nut tool, screw our riv nut onto the threads, put it into the holes that we just drilled, and then what we're gonna do is, so now we have these holes riveted, and then we're gonna actually remove these 2 bolts from the door so that the holes in the fender brace will line up. And then we're gonna bolt them all in there. Now we're just gonna remove these 2 bolts from the door using a 12 mil. There's 2. And now it's time to install the fender brace. Now, the holes should line up basically with your new riveted nuts as well as the bolts that you just took out. You can remove the weather stripping that you pulled off with the fender, but you should have enough clearance. You should be okay. We're just gonna leave it on for now, and then we're just gonna bolt those 12 mils back into the door. Loosely install those by hand, and we're gonna take the new bolts for the rivets, install those in by hand as well, and then we're just gonna tighten everything down. 13. With the 12s just in case. So now that we've got the passenger side on, we're gonna put the side skirt, the fender liner, as well as the front bumper. But that's how easy it is to install a fender brace on a 370Z. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment on which how-to videos you want us to do next.